Good morning. This is Angel Star Mystic, and we are continuing with the predictions for the signs for November and December. So, hope everyone is doing good. Took a little break. Now I'm back to finish. Let's get started. Okay, Leo, you're next. So let's take a look at the themes for November, December. Let's show Leo, Sun and Rising, what they can expect in November and December so they can best get ready and prepare for what lies ahead. What's going on for Leo, Sun and Rising for November and December? Well, all three came out at the same time, so I guess it was meant to be. Let's take a look. Let me move my drink. Okay, let's take a look. So first we have forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. So this is about you forgetting who you were in the past and that it no longer defines you. You're different. We'll look more into that in a minute. And the next one is All in the Golden Afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So to me, this is like the Ace of Wands in the tarot. Starting something new, something inspired. That's what this is about. And the final one, so towards the end of the year, growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. This is about stepping up. You know, finally moving forward in your life regarding either your career, personal life, whatever that may be for you right now. Maybe you've been thinking about finally pursuing something that you just never got around to pursuing. So let's get a little bit of background on these. The first one says, forget who you are. You are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilization, and more on heart, receptivity, and nature. New friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. And it's about forgetting what you tell yourself you are and forgetting what others have said you should be. The fear we live with far too often. So it says, forget who you have been taught to be. Reawaken the innocence of the soul. Unknow thyself. Accept the mystery of you. Within that open space, within that forest where we are all returned to our ancient, most natural self, we can all be one again. And let's go to the first one. Number one, all in the golden afternoon. And this is about you creating. It says it's time to create. An imaginative idea, inspiration takes hold, talent and ability. The muse touches down in your life, so get ready. So this is about the energies being ripe during this period for you to create whatever it is that you are wanting to create. So it's saying be open to the genius all about you. and invite it to come into the world through you. Your imagination, your creativity. It says you have the spark within you. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, do this creative, vital, brilliant, life-bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth? Why not begin to discover the possibilities today? And Leo is the sign of, creation when it comes to the astrology. The 5th house is Leo's house. Creativity, play, fun, romance, all of that. So let's go to the last one, growing up. It says, understanding that the years bring their lessons to you. Embrace becoming older, watching time make its marks upon you, and embracing the signs of aging. Understanding the wisdom that can come with age. Being young at heart, yet yearning for encounters that will help you evolve, grow, and experience the fullness of your life. So this is about you finally being able to use that wisdom that you've earned throughout your life and applying it to this new creation it's talking about. There are benefits to becoming older. You become wiser. I mean, if you learn your lessons, it's almost impossible not to learn at least something as the years go by. So let's take a look deeper. Let's go into November and December. What can Leo expect in November and December? And these are general readings, so I'm going to try and delve into each subject: love, career, and finances. What does Leo need to know for November and December? And what can they expect? Important messages for Leo, Sun, and Rising. First we have November. And then December. This is a little bit. I'll put these to the side so we can have room. I should have made more room. Under the deck, so the overall energy for the next couple of months is the World. This is about travel. This is about cycles completing, moving into a new chapter in your life. This is about success. So that's what this next couple of months is going to be about. See if I can put that there. Hopefully they don't fall over. So let's take a look at November for the Leo, Sun and Rising. I'm a rising sign, so I'm interested to know what is in store. So let's look. We have temptation. So this is also I'll say a warning, but it's more like telling you to be cautious, that you're going to be tempted in this time to maybe go back to old habits, behaviors, like maybe toxic thinking, maybe toxic people. Be aware of toxic people. Maybe focusing too much on money. This is all about all the temptations in this world. And this is, when dealing with relationships or romance, this is also about having attachments to people, holding on too long to a relationship, to a person. This is also about desire, the things that we desire. So that's a theme for November. And we have the Four of Swords. This is about needing to take care of yourself. This is about resting. Could also be mental exhaustion as well as physical health. So maybe an illness of some type. So this is about you just being aware of that. And we have Justice. Everybody's been getting this. This is about balance. This is about karma. Maybe getting your karma, so be careful on, you know, what you're doing right now. And make sure that you don't have any bad karma, because this is about whatever you do comes back to you, so good or bad. This could also be about doing the right thing. If there's legal matters going on, this is about you getting justice, so it's going your way. But we'll see for sure. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify with the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So tell me, what is this temptation about that Leo needs to be aware of? And this card is the Devil in the original tarot. So what is this temptation energy about? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands. So this is about you being determined about bringing in some type of good luck when it comes to finances. This could be about your finances, your career that you're working on, but mostly I'm getting these are about your desires, you know, things that the material world. Maybe you want to buy a new house, buy a new car, have nice things, be able to travel with this World card. And this is about things changing for you. But it's also a time where you have to be determined and to set up boundaries so that you can accomplish these things. But there are going to be people that are going to want to take from you as well. So I can see that. And we have the Moon under the deck. So some things you're not going to be able to see beforehand. You're just going to have to use your intuition. And yeah, be careful about being greedy too. So let's take a look. What is this Four of Swords about? Tell me about the Four of Swords. This wanted to come out. Ten of Wands. One more. This is about overworking yourself. Or maybe there's something that's really bothering you. It's causing a lot of, could cause illness. So if there's stress, something that's stressing you. So maybe this is about a dream, the Star. This is about having hope, being inspiration, being inspired. So maybe this is weighing down on you and it's making you sick because maybe you're not seeing the results you want to see. And but if this is just about physical, like let's say you've been working hard and you still have hope that whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're desiring, will happen for you. And this is about resting when you need to rest, because in order for us to have that inspiration, it's not going to come when we're exhausted. So don't overwork yourself. And also, take care of yourself. So that's what the Four of Swords is about. It's taking time off and do something else. Don't focus on this one thing that you want. So let's see, what else? Yeah. Let's go to Justice. What is this Justice about for November? Tell me more about Justice. We have the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So I see you getting what you deserve with this Justice card. Is talking about having success. If it's in the spotlight, if it's in the public eye, you know, entertainment, a lot of, you know, creative things have to do with entertainment. So this is about you learning how being successful in that area will lead you to learn a lot about yourself, and as well as bringing new friendships into your life that are going to have some important role when it comes to getting this success. And then you have the Sun under the deck. So it's about you being happy. So that's real good for November. So let's take a look at December. How does this relate to December? Let's look. We have the Strength card. So this is you trying to be strong, making sure that you don't lose your temper, that there's something you're going to have to be facing. Usually when the Strength comes out, this is telling you you're going to have to gather up your courage at this time. So we'll take more, you know, closer look at that in a minute. Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is about you. It's like the ultimate happiness. This is almost equivalent to the Sun. This is emotional happiness. This is about you having peace of mind. Because look at the Buddha. I mean, he looks like there's nothing that can happen that'll take him off this high that he's on. And this is also guidance too, for you to be at the point in your life now where your peace cannot be disturbed, your happiness cannot be affected by others or anything going on around you, even if it doesn't go your way. And the last card is Love. And we also see the Lion again. I heard Taming the Beast. This could be about love too, like maybe a romantic partner. And this is also coming into alignment with yourself and your soul, what you want in life. We'll take a look at this closer. I'm losing my voice. Sorry, guys. I don't know why my voice is doing this today. Okay, let's take a look at December for Leo. Tell me about the Strength card. What is this about for Leo? Well, I see someone maybe coming towards you with an offer. So you're going to have some type of opportunity to expand when it comes to your future. We have the Chariot and the King of Swords. Yep, coming to some decision. The Chariot itself means victory, and when I see this King of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, possibly Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's coming towards you, and they've been thinking about something, and it's like they are, this could be you too. Either or. Moving fast, moving forward on something. Because with the Chariot, this is about you, or like I said, someone coming towards you that is determined to basically crash through all obstacles that you may put in front of them. So they've already made their decision. But when it comes to you, this is about you being strong, and just because this person may want something from you doesn't mean that you have to give in. So you're going to have to be strong, and you might, with this Ten of Cups, like you might want to give in, you know, but this is about you putting yourself first. So let's take a look at the Ten of Cups. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. What is this about? Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So we have a pair here, the King and Queen of Swords. And with the Two of Pentacles, I want to say this is weighing something up. The pros and cons I'm hearing with this Queen of Swords. Yeah, but what's going to make you happy? On a side note, this is also about you maybe deciding to buy a new car. Just a side note. But overall, yeah, that's just about you weighing your options, the pros and cons, and what direction to go next. But I see this, yeah, this is about you going after what you want, your desires. So with the next card being the Love card, or Lovers, maybe this is about taking that direction, receiving this or accepting this opportunity or offer. So what is this Lovers card about? And this is for December, so. Well, at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So it's Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So usually when the Lovers card comes up, this is about a choice. Again, talking about a decision. Either between two people, I'm seeing, or just about with this Four of Cups, it talks about disappointment, but it can also be about not wanting to disappoint someone. And with the Three of Pentacles is about making plans with someone for the future. And under the deck we have this Ace of Pentacles. That's the offer, but there's some type of worry regarding this offer. Maybe things have, if this is a past person, maybe things didn't work out before, and you have that fear in the back of your mind that this isn't going to, you know, succeed. But well, next to the Three of Pentacles you have the Sun. So I see that you push past those fears to finally have your happiness. So let's get a Lover's Oracle to close. This is a Love Oracle for Leo. We have, it says, release your worries and receive universal abundance. It's right here. You just have to, not only do we have to learn to be generous and give, be compassionate, but we also have to learn how to receive that love from somebody else, that compassion, right? And how do we do that? By doing that for ourselves. Learning how to love ourselves, even when it's hard. Maybe we make mistakes, everybody does, but not to be too hard on yourself. That's what I'm hearing. So that was your reading, Leo, for what you can expect. Next, we have Virgo. Just going to shuffle the cards a little bit. Now let's see, Virgo, what are the themes for November and December for Virgo, Sun and Rising? What can they expect? How can they better prepare for the next couple of months? November and December. Virgo, Sun and Rising. So we have follow the white rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. This is about opportunities. Being curious enough to go after an opportunity and not know all the facts. Sometimes we have to take that chance. Then we have it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So this is about you being tired and restless, that things are getting too monotonous. So maybe wanting excitement. So next we have manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So if things are getting boring for you right now, this is about you creating your own happiness, being happy regardless of what's going on. And if things are boring, then make them exciting. Do something different. Let's take a deeper look. So we have follow the white rabbit. A wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. It says, be awake and aware. Wonder at what will happen next. And when the extraordinary takes place at the heart of the ordinary world, be ready to leap to your feet and run toward enchantment and adventure. Wow. So that's something you can look forward to. Some exciting things going on for you. So the second card we have, it's always tea time. A change in schedules, repetition, cycles, patterns, and loops. Situations being repeated. Being trapped by schedules that need to be changed. A wonderful time to challenge the order in which things are done. Reworking traditions so they are more aligned with the way you see the world. It says, consider changing your routine or the hours you work, the time you get up or the time that you rest. Others may be confused at your desire to shake up the order of things. However, it is progressive and exciting of you to challenge what others consider to be normal. It does not always have to be tea time. Things do not need to be done in the usual way, and time can be shifted and experimented with so you can make the very most of the life you wish to live. So this is about being in the energy of being open to new things and actually taking action by doing things differently in your daily life. That could bring in that opportunity that it's talking about even faster. So the last one we have is manage to be glad. It says your happiness is in your own hands. It is something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. Acknowledgement that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you are being asked to grow the happiness you long for out of your magical will and desire to feel joy once again. It says, do not let others steal your joy or imply that being joyful means you are not as serious, deep, or hardworking as they are. Happiness is often hard-earned. We must find it amidst the most troubling of challenges. And Alice has learned to do this, despite being lost and everything around her being so unpredictable. Like her, we too can manage our happiness and defy those who claim it is more difficult for them. We can all do this, no matter our lot in this lifetime. Although it may be difficult, it's always available to everyone to accomplish. So let's take a look, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo in November and December? What can they expect? Important messages for Virgo, Sun and Rising for November and December. Overall energy for the next couple of months is the Six of Cups. So this is about thinking about the past. Maybe the past was a happier time than now. And that's probably true. This is also about you thinking about your childhood. Maybe old childhood friends. This is also a message saying that you will meet up with an old friend. And during the holidays, we usually do see people we went to school with. So maybe an old soulmate, an old an ex. So let's take a look at your November. We have the Four of Swords. Again, this is about needing rest. The Eight of Cups. This could be about leaving something behind. Emotional distance, possibly. Longing for something that's something better. And we have the Four of Pentacles. This is about your stability. It's about holding on to what you have. This could also be talking about someone that's greedy. But overall, just trying to sustain your stability financially, as well as using your time wisely, because it's talking about eternity and endless moments, right? Repetition. It's about time. So let's take a look. What does Virgo need to know about this Four of Swords? Tell me about the Four of Swords for Virgo. What is this about? Oops. Great. Nope, not all that. Only two cards. Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Two cards for the Four of Swords, please. Clarify this. What does Virgo need to know? This could be about you being scattered when it comes to your thoughts. So let's take a look. Ace of Wands and the Fool. So this is about some type of passionate beginning. You have the Fool here. This is about you taking a leap of faith. And so yeah, this is mostly I'm just getting about the reason why you have this mental anguish is that maybe you know you have to start something new, and that's causing you unrest when it comes to your thoughts. Because we have the Eight of Cups here. Let's look at this. How does this tie in with the Eight of Cups? Tell me about the Eight of Cups for Virgo for November. Whoops. Oh, I have three cards. Okay, we'll take those. They wanted to fall out, so wow. Okay, this is the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So you could be dealing with, I want to say Capricorn, or just air sign, fire sign, Aries. But this could be, you know, this could be you, Virgo. You're an earth sign in between these two, Empress and the Emperor. Now, obviously, this could be you or someone getting in the middle of this, some relationship that's going on. But if it's not that, it's about you wanting to be in control when it comes to what you value about yourself, and being that financial that financial provider. The guy that has everything. That's what I'm hearing. Or the girl that has everything. That's The Little Mermaid. That song came out in my head. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so if you want to be more stable when it comes to your finances. What is this Four of Earth about? How does this tie in with the Eight of Cups too? Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So this could be talking about a third party. Maybe slowly coming and offering someone that you like. Maybe offering them a chance to get to know you. Maybe that's what you're thinking that you want to do. But with this Four of Pentacles, two things I'm getting is either some of you are emotionally closed off, or you don't want to risk having your stability possibly messed with right now or in November. And that's why you're moving slowly. The Nine of Pentacles moves slowly. So this is about you being cautious when it comes to giving either your time or money to this Queen of Wands. But I think your motive is the Ace of Pentacles, which is under the deck. Like I said, offering something, whether this is financial or romantic, and just offering a long-term commitment. But it's a gift. Gift of your time, like I said, or a relationship. So let's take a look at December. We do have the Six of Cups here, so it's a strong indication of a possible relationship coming in. So in December, we have the Page of Swords. It's about searching for the truth. This could also be spying on somebody. It could be this person that you would like to give this offer to. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We have the Moon. Maybe there's some uncertainty about the future. This is also about you following your intuition, because there's some type of fear. And we have the Queen of Swords. So usually the Queen of Swords is someone that's, when it shows up, it's about making a decision, telling somebody something, some type of truth. So let's see. Let's clarify the Moon. How does this relate to the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords? We have the Death card and the Eight of Cups. So again, with the Eight of Cups. Now, for some of you, I'm getting that if you are in a relationship right now, this could be about you wanting to possibly leave that with this Death card here. This talks about an ending and moving forward out of this. So we have the Tower right next to it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, making that decision to leave and Maybe go towards that person that you truly think will make you happy. I don't know, but this Queen of Swords, it could be an air sign. So let's take a look at this Queen of Swords. What is this about? Why is this Queen of Swords showing up? Who is this to Virgo? We have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So again, I'm hearing this leads back to the Four of Swords. Oh, under the deck we have the Six of Cups. For some of you, this could be a decision that it's a painful one. It's a painful decision, you wanting to move on. But somebody here is emotionally distant. So this could be causing some depression as well. So if this is you, this could be the other person that's around you that you're dealing with. But this is about if there's a relationship that's leading towards depression or a lot of mental instability, I mean, this is your sign that you need to resolve this before it gets worse. But with this Queen of Swords, I see someone's making a decision or in the process of making a decision to move to a more peaceful state in their life towards the end of December. So that's what I'm getting for you. And it does have to do with this. It could just be, about the past, like this relationship, things were really good, before, but maybe you've changed. So let's get an oracle to close the reading. Give Virgo a love oracle message, please. What does Virgo need to hear right now regarding this reading or just in general for November and December? So it says, life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance. And under the deck, it says, fall in love when you are ready, not when you're lonely. So this could be talking about moving on and not getting together with somebody because you're just lonely. And that focus on things that that do make you happy. And enjoy that. Sometimes it's not really good to feel serious. And relationships do. I mean, especially ones that are not working out. They can bring you down. But it's okay to enjoy other things, enjoy life, You don't have to feel guilty for wanting to be happy. So that was your reading, Virgo. Not as bright and cheery as I know we all want our lives to be and these readings to be, but sometimes you just gotta, what reveals itself in the readings is what you need to hear. So And these are predictions, but you have free will. You can, at any moment, you can make a different decision. So just keep that in mind. Next, we have Libra. Okay, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra sun and rising. What is the theme or themes for November and December for Libra? So they can be ready. What should they be focused on? Tell me about Libra, sun and rising for November and December. Well, let's do that again. Okay, let's do this again. Libra, sun and rising. What is the themes for November and December? For their highest good. Okay. First we have, well, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. So if you're dealing with Virgo, I think Virgo had this. Yeah. You could be dealing with the Virgo. And we have forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. And clock time. Time, pressure, and a rush. This is about not being in a rush. It's like, don't be in a rush. Yeah, you have things to do, but they'll get done. They'll get done. Let's read a little bit. I know some of these are repeating, so you can just forward to the rest of the reading, but it says, a wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. Something's going to change your perception, maybe about yourself, the world. So this talks about Alice in Wonderland, how it says, when Alice sees how strange and extraordinary this rabbit is, she leaps to her feet and she runs. She engages with the opportunity and goes after it. When this card comes to you, you are being advised that something interesting is about to happen, and when it happens, be ready to go after it with all your passion, all your might, and without hesitation. Be awake and aware. Wonder at what will happen next, and when the extraordinary takes place at the heart of the ordinary world, be ready to leap to your feet and run toward enchantment and adventure. And the next card, forget who you are. So this talks about Alice in Wonderland. She's, it says, you are amidst a new experience, one in which you have no idea of who you are anymore. Paradoxically, this apparent loss of self is a beautiful gift. The loss of memory of the self, the absence of the conditioning that defines us, means we can approach new people and situations with an innocence and freshness. This is an opportunity to connect from the heart. So it's talking again about opportunity. So connect from the heart. It says, so it is with Alice when she enters a looking glass forest with the magical powers. All who enter forget who they are. Thus, not knowing he ought to be frightened of a human, a fawn approaches Alice. She responds with an incredible fondness for the fawn, and they meet in simple affection, connection, and friendship. So when we forget what we have been taught to fear or hate, it brings the opportunity for a whole series of beautiful relationships to blossom. This is the situation you find yourself in now. So this is for the next couple months. So you have a mirror number here. It's 41 and 14. Just wanted to point that out for you. And they're both fives. It's talking about change. Major changes. So let's talk about this. This is about a little backstory. It says, we are a long way from seasonal time, from the ebb and flow of tides, the cycles of the moon, the rise and set of the sun. Instead, we, like the white rabbit, have watches and clocks which tick and tick to mark the passing of every second. There are times when you need to move quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, or important responsibilities that need to be completed. When you are amidst such activities, you will be consumed with them. You may become anxious, short of breath, hurried, and rushed. It may seem that you need to move faster than other people need to. This can lead to stressful, heart-racing moments. And when you are reactive like this, you are less capable than when you are focused, calm, and clear. Even though it is true that you must meet a deadline, you must take a moment to slow down so you can attend to your responsibilities. You are in the midst of a whirlwind. Be the calm, the eye of the storm. Put to rest the urge to worry, to fret, to rush into your work, to rush until your work is done, and the need to impress those you wish to please. Work carefully, clearly, with focus and intent. See a sunrise, bathe in moonlight, notice the leaves changing color, and you will work faster than if you hurry and get caught up in worry. There is no need to rush, just look as if you are taking your work as seriously as it deserves. Pull back, stay calm, have a plan, and stick to it, and all will be well. So you're going to be facing a time of stress and added workload, so that's why it's talking about this. The increased responsibility is going to make you feel like it's too late to pursue your dreams. So you're being pushed, you're feeling like you're being pushed to complete too many things, and you may not feel like you can say no. But you have insufficient support and you feel like you need to rush. But it's talking about opportunity. This could be a time of dynamic opportunity, but you must take charge of your own workload and do what must be done. It is time for one last push. Okay, so let's get deeper, Libra. What's going on for November and December? For Libra, Sun and Rising, what can they expect? How can they better prepare for November and December? What's going on for November and December, Universe, Spirit, Guides, and Angels? Guide me to give the messages to Libra that they need at this time. So the overall energy for the next couple of months, for November and December, we have the Queen of Fire. This is about you stepping out into your confidence, to be the person that you know you can be, that you maybe have been wanting to be. This is a social time, especially for the Queen of Wands. So Libra, if you have fire, some fire in your chart in prominent areas, you could be an Aries moon, an Aries sun. So this is about you being in this energy at this time. I mean, and I know for everybody, this is November, December is usually a social time, but not everyone likes to be social. But the Queen of Wands does. So this might be you, Libra. So let's take a look at November. Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. A lot of anxiety and fear going on. Possibly sleepless nights. Maybe even nightmares with this card. This is about more so worried about the future. So let's take a look. Ace of Fire. Talks about new beginnings, new opportunities, like it's like these cards here we're talking about. Sometimes people they fear success or fear things changing, new things coming in. Because it's like you fear what you don't know, so, or the unknown. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone, if you can see, she looks pretty content. She's got enough. She's got more than enough. But this is someone that's single. So let's take a look deeper and find out why the Nine of Swords is here for the beginning of November. Let's look. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Libra in November? We have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups. So this is like it's like you want to have the determination to accomplish what you want, but you feel like other people or other obstacles are in your way and you're constantly having to fight that. And with the Four of Cups, it's kind of like being discouraged. You're discouraged and you're not wanting to be social. You're just off in your own little world, focusing on maybe all the little failures you think you've had, and that you may miss an opportunity. So this whole reading is talking about an opportunity. And because you're in this Nine of Swords energy, you may miss it. So let's take a look at the Ace of Wands. What is this new fiery beginning about for Libra? How is this connected to the Nine of Swords, if at all? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. We have the Fool. It's talking about a leap of faith, going towards a journey. The Fool in the beginning of the tarot is about somebody that sets out to make their fortune. You know, they leave home for the first time and they're excited about this new adventure. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. I saw this come up next to the Four of Cups. So it's like you may have the opportunity to take this journey, this new trip, so to speak, but you may not have everything that you need or you think you need to accomplish this. This could also be talking about lack mindset and fearing that you don't deserve it. So that's why I see a lot of internal battles going on with you. It's like it's like you're feeling that you're being pushed forward, but at the same time it's like you're pushing yourself back away from it. But you know it's what you want. So let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. So I see the Nine of Pentacles and it looks like you get there, you know? you do succeed. So tell me about the Nine of Pentacles for Libra for the end of November. It's also about self-love. You know, I know the Empress talks about that too, but this is just enjoying the time, your space alone. So we have the Nine of Swords again. And the Ace of Pentacles. So this is talking about, again, about this opportunity. You're nervous, you're scared. Where is this going to lead? Where is this going to lead? And that's why you're worried about it. Is this going to pan out? But that's what I'm getting for that. Well, let's see how this shows up in December. Let's see, what's this December about for Libra? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Talk about some type of creative endeavor, something that you're passionate about. You're dedicating yourself to something and you're working hard at it. Next we have the Five of Swords. This talks about conflict and strife. This could be mind games as well. But this is about a battle. It could be within yourself. So we'll take a look at that. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about investment. Investing your time, your money into something. So you're going from the Eight of Pentacles to the Seven. Something in between happens. So let's take a look at that. First, let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles. What is this about? And also I want to point out, this is the Nine of Pentacles, so we go back down. It's like you're, instead of going up higher, you start to go back down from where you started. So let's find out why. Why is this? Eight of Pentacles for Libra for the beginning of December. We have the Four of Wands and the Moon. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Let me get a drink here. Okay. So you could be dealing with Pisces. With the Four of Wands and the Moon, this could be talking about your home and maybe there being some uncertainty regarding this. Maybe finances are tight. And so this is the uncertainty, and this is what's causing all the anxiety and fear. Because there is fear here again. But let's take a look at this Five of Swords. I have a feeling this is going to tell us what we need to know. What is this Five of Swords about for Libra in December? Four of Swords and the Six of Swords. So there's some type of indecision in December, in the middle of December, that some information, somebody is going to come to you and reveal something, and this is going to cause you to have that indecision. So you may be leaving. If this is about a job, this could be about you leaving a job. If you have your own business, this could be downsizing or having to close the business. And you needing to, this may cause a lot of emotional distance too, like if you have, like if you're married or if you're with someone, like a relationship wise, at this time because of this, and might cause problems there. So let's take a look at this Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles also is about you doing what you can and then having to wait, basically, wait to make your next move. So what is this Seven of Pentacles? How does this relate to this Five of Swords? We have the Page of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting that you might be needing help. It may be hard for you to ask for help, but this is about you getting good news, and you may not be open to it, but this is going to help you bring in a new opportunities, like it says right here with this Ace of Pentacles. So just be open to that help. And with the Page of Cups, and then you have the Sun under that, I feel like this is going to be something that's going to turn out good for you. You may not see it at first, like I said, but be open to that help. In whatever form it comes in. Like I said, whether it's your career, maybe just a friend. Okay, so let's get an oracle card for Libra, please. Universe, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What does Libra need to know for their advice for November, December? This is general advice. And for those that related to this reading, it says, release your worries and receive universal abundance. We got this from another one. Let's get one more since we got that. We already got that one. I feel like I need to give you a different one. But you needed to hear that one too. This one wanted to pop out. You are moving onto a steady and reliable path. So this is like reassurance for you. And this could be a move. With this card, it's talking about moving. This could be figuratively, this could be physically, a physical move for you. But it's saying release your worries so that you can be in the energy of receiving that opportunity that's coming. So that was your reading, Libra. And this may not make sense right now, but you can come back to this reading and look at it again as the months progress and then see how it all fits. Okay, Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? Sun and rising signs. Scorpio, sun and rising. What can they expect in November and December? What are the themes for November and December for Scorpio? Okay. Ads. Okay. Scorpio, back to you. What does Scorpio need to know for their highest good for November and December? I don't know why I wanted to say September. Maybe there's something that happened in September for you that is significant. But we're talking about November and December right now. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What are the themes for them? What do they need to know? Okay. We have choices, feeling blocked and restrained. We have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. And never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. So let's take a look. These ones haven't come out, so Scorpio, you're getting some new cards. We haven't seen these. So let's see what's going on with Scorpio. And this, I want to say October 25th is I think it's a partial solar eclipse, but nonetheless, it's happening in Scorpio, I believe. So this is probably why the cards are different for you. So let's take a look. And also November 8th is the lunar eclipse. Just to be aware, because these are some planetary things going on that affect everybody, but more so you, because it's happening, one of them is happening in your sign. So let's look. This is about choosing which way to go, a moment of decision, uncertain of what is best or what to do next, feeling like each door is closed, wanting to reach the next stage of your life but not seeing a single way through. So let's read this. I like reading the little stories that they have to this with Alice in Wonderland. So it talks about, it says, when we are changing in order to find our own personal wonderland, we need to keep the momentum going in whatever area of life the magic of change is arriving. This means leaving the in-between lands of the idea and entering into the choices we must make to move forward. It may seem to you, as it does to Alice, that each choice presents a potential problem, that there is not one clear choice or way to go. Each door is locked, too small, impossible to open or even fit through. But Alice had not yet found the way. You too are on the road to finding the way to unlock the opportunities that are all about you. It may also be that various tests of courage will reveal the key to the door which will see you enter Wonderland. Right now you have choices. Each of them may seem to have one or more drawbacks or obstacles. You feel that if you do not know how to get through to the other side, perhaps you are not meant to go there at all. But look about you. There are solutions. There are ways through. You can create the next step, but you must be brave and willing to try something very new. And then you must be ready to deal with the uncertainty taking this step shall bring. If you peek through the keyhole As Alice does, you will see the doorway leads to the loveliest garden you can imagine. You must find a way through, because the delights that lie on the other side are worth this test. The challenge is how to reach this place. You may need to grow smaller, you may need to grow larger, you may need to change yourself in ways that initially seem very strange to you. So that was choices. And we have no need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. It says you may be afraid out of habit, not out of reason, feeling intimidated, but without need. Remember how many reasons you have to feel confident. Go forward with courage. You are more powerful than you are feeling. Others cannot harm you as you are so strong. It says you feel frightened at this moment, but this is because you have forgotten just how much energy you have within you. Rationally, you have nothing to be frightened of. Take a moment to remind yourself of the power within you and confront what it is you have been hiding from. For you are larger, more immense, more impressive, and more influential than you currently believe. Remind yourself of all the great and fun qualities you have. Your wit, your courage, your strength, your tenacity, and you will find your courage again. You will realize you are more than equal to those about you, and more than able to cope with the circumstances you find yourself within. Like Alice, you are larger than that which you are afraid of. Remember this now and go forward with confidence and strength. And the last card, and this talks about the White Queen. When the White Queen makes her outrageous statement that jam is for tomorrow and for yesterday, but never for today, Alice realizes that no one is ever to get any jam. When this card comes to you, what can it mean? Well, it is likely that someone is making promises that sound like there is plenty on offer, when in fact it is extremely unlikely they will ever deliver and come through with all the wonderful things they are attracting you with. You see, when this card comes, someone is claiming they can do a lot of good for you, but whether they are offering a pay raise, a good time, or a commitment, it is never to be. The promise is never ever delivered or enjoyed to date. So with these last cards, it shows you all these things that look so delicious and good, right? In other words, they talk a good game, but all these things, but they don't ever deliver. So they exist on promises of a better future and the memories of a wonderful past, but they will never make good on their promises when it most counts, and that is right now. Fortunately, Alice is not at all attracted by the offerings of the White Queen. She literally does not want the jam, so she cannot be manipulated. But those who do want the jam could be forever living in the hope that one day they'll get jam. The fact is, this will never ever happen. And this right here talks about not wanting that jam. It's like, people, they manipulate because they know what you want or need. And a lot of people are good at filling other people out and knowing how they can manipulate by using this. So the trick is to never want that jam. Don't ever, if you put your happiness into things and other people, will always be able to manipulate you. Objects, will always be able to control you, gaining things, power, things like that. But if they don't, if you're fine with nothing, then nobody can ever, tempt you with promises. Listen to the person making you some rather wonderful promises or boasting about how much they can offer others. When will they deliver? Are they always talking about the past and planning for a wonderful future but struggling in the present? If so, it is best to be like Alice and have no desire for promises which will never be fulfilled. It says, words are plentiful, but deeds are few. Thinking that the past and the future are better than the present being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept, boasting of plenty but never enjoying it in the moment, manipulation and withholding. Demand results in the present and work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they are selling. So that's a little warning for you, Scorpio. So let's take a look at your November and December. Let's take a deeper look for Scorpio, Sun and Rising. What can they expect in December, November and December for Scorpio? So let's take a look at November. We have the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio. And this is someone who's very, very loving, compassionate. This could be you. This is Messenger of Earth, which is Knight of Pentacles. It's a very loyal and consistent person or energy. Then we have the Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. Again with the Eight of Cups. It's about longing. Longing for something. This could also be being emotionally distant as well. But this is about moving slowly towards something that you want. So let's see. Let's clarify this for Scorpio. Tell me about the King of Water, King of Cups energy. What is this King of Water about? Whoa! This wanted to fall out. Three of Swords. I was going to pull this out. The Wheel of Fortune. We'll do one more. This could be about a interference, a third party. Doesn't have to be a person. Could be just something, a circumstance. So this could be about moving away from this heartbreak that's going on. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune talks about good luck, but it also talks about destiny. And with the Ace of Swords, this is about you receiving some type of clarity, communication, some truth. This could be in the form of message from your spirit guides, download, just a realization about what you need to do. So let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. How does this relate to King of Cups? Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Swords. So someone, could be a Knight of Cups, water sign, another water sign. some type of emotional offer that instead of causing you happiness or joy, it's causing mental instability. It just means that maybe if this is a past person, maybe this is your past experience with this person coming up with this Four of Swords. And that's why you're wanting to be cautious and move slowly. And like I said, it could be the King of Cups. That's the person that caused this. But because we have the Devil under the deck, it talks about addictions and toxicity. And this is I see it causing a lot of burden for you. And so the Knight of Pentacles is about being cautious. So this is a good energy to be in November. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Scorpio at the end of November? Why the Eight of Cups? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. For some of you, this is about you pursuing an opportunity that, you know, is close to your heart. For others of you, I mean, this could be romantic, possibly, you know, pursuing another relationship. But mostly I'm getting this is about you personally. Maybe going back to school, learning something new. Pursuing, possibly, I'm hearing the medical field, maybe psychology, some type of spiritual work for some of you. And that's November. So let's take a look at December. We have the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Talks about your finances and being focused on your finances. We have the Five of Wands. Some type of obstacles or challenges. And the Seven of Cups. This card here talks about possibilities, but in the original tarot, this is like a dreamy energy. Having a lot of options that causes confusion because you don't know which to take. So let's take a look at the King of Earth. What does this have to do with regarding Scorpio in December, the beginning of December? What is this King of Earth about? We have the Five of Wands again, and the Four of Wands. Now, I'm getting that this has to do with the relationship, but I'm going to read it. I'll read it both. If this is a relationship, this is about someone maybe you arguing with someone about some type of home situation. This could be an argument in the home as well. I'll show you this Queen of Pentacles because it comes up right next to the Four of Wands, so it's the partner to the King of Pentacles. So if you're in a relationship, this is about you and this person. Possibly having a dispute when it comes to the home, maybe finances. If that's not it, this is talking about the Four of Wands is about celebration, coming together. So there could be some type of special, like around the holidays, some type of argument happening. So just be aware of that. It's coming up. So let's look at the Five of Wands because it shows up again. So tell me about the Five of Wands. What is this about for the middle of December for Scorpio? King of Pentacles again. The Tower. And the Four of Cups. So yeah, this argument, whatever this is, this conflict that's going on, tells me that this King of Pentacles is the center of it, and it's causing some type of fallout. What is this Tower? There's one card for the Tower. Yeah, this tells me this is about finances. Maybe somebody's spending too much, an argument over that. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Why is this here for Scorpio in December? We have the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. So you're being faced with some type of decision. You're confused about something, and it has to do, now this is, I'm getting that in relation to what the King of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, I'm getting that this may be a problem, an addiction that you have or someone around you has with spending, maybe a shopaholic is what I'm hearing. And this has to do with with how you value yourself. You having to feel a need when it comes to feeling valued is what I'm hearing. And this causes you to spend a lot of money. But this is about you needing to make a decision on how to resolve this, because it's causing a lot of problems in your life. This is for some of you. And see anything, let me see if I'm getting anything else. For others of you, I'm getting that some type of greediness it's like being overly obsessed with your wants and your desires and your needs, is what I'm hearing also. That needs to be taken care of. You may not want to look at it. This may, like I said, this may be somebody around you, but it's showing up here, and that's what I'm getting. So, did I show this? I don't think I showed you the overall energy. Let's show that right now. Page of Swords. This just talks about getting to the bottom of something, asking questions, asking the right questions. This could be you or somebody close to you when it comes to some type of situation or relationship that's going on. And let's get an oracle card for you, Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. What do they need to hear right now for what they can expect in November and December regarding this reading, or just in general? We have life is tough, but so are you. I know that's so like in your face, but let's get another one. Oh, you are moving into a steady and reliable path for you too. And that's your reading. Okay, Scorpio. So you can better prepare for the couple of months that are headed your way. And I didn't realize it until today that November and December are holiday months. So getting together with family that you don't usually see all the time, and then just socializing a lot. So if you already know ahead of time that you're gonna have issues, just make sure you do all the meditation and relaxing, and not to be stressed when you come around family, or when it's time for Thanksgiving. Sorry. Or Christmas. Okay, next we have Sagittarius. Okay, what's going on for Sagittarius? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Show me, what does Sagittarius need to be aware of for November and December? This is Sagittarius sun and rising signs. What does Sagittarius need to know for November and December so they can prepare? So we have law is not justice, rules that are not fair, choices, feeling blocked and restrained. Could be dealing with the Scorpio, Sagittarius. It's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So yeah, Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So look at the Scorpio reading. You could be a Scorpio moon or sun. Let's see. Let's look at the book. Law is not justice, Sagittarius. What is this talking about? Okay, the situation Alice finds herself in is patently unfair. No one should be judged, convicted, or serve a sentence prior to the evidence being heard. But this is the situation Alice finds herself within. This could be what is taking place in your world. Unfair as it may be, someone wants to judge you before they know you, convict you before they understand your side of the story, and they most certainly have not examined any evidence. Nevertheless, they wish to judge. As Alice so bravely does, she must speak up and say it is unfair and wrong. It is not right for you to be judged, but another person wishes to do so. Unless you speak up, there could be very strong consequences. When you're told to be quiet and to tolerate the judgments being made about you, this card urges you to speak up against injustice and object to what is taking place. Your opinion of yourself is what is most valuable. You can state your case clearly with strength and power. Doing so will help you remember just how very strong you are, how very admired you are, how worthwhile and decent you are. You are worthy of respect, fairness, and kindness. If you are being treated poorly, then speak up. When you do so, the spell will be broken and people will see that your side of the story is well worth listening to. Never allow another to steal your self-worth. This talks about someone may have the authority to impose the law, but the law or the rule is ready to be questioned. Following the law even though it is unjust. Condemnation without knowing the full story, being judged by people who do not know you or have a biased view. You may be judging people you do not understand. Be sure to have a fuller picture and avoid condemnation and judgment. Be discerning, but be sure to be fair and just. So this is about either you judging somebody or somebody judging you. And it says just be open to hearing other person's side of the story. And the next one is about choices. Choosing which way to go, a moment of decision, uncertain of what is best or what to do next. Feeling like each door is closed, wanting to reach the next stage of your life but not seeing a single way through. So you could be feeling restrained and blocked because of this injustice that's going on in your life at this time. We'll see how that fits in the reading. And this talks about it's always tea time, talking about repetition and endless moments. So you need to change your schedule, change the way you do things. Feeling trapped by schedules or situations. But this is a wonderful time to challenge the order in which things are done, reworking traditions so they are more aligned with the way you see the world. This is about challenging the status quo, and whether this has to do with government or just in your personal life. I mean, this is about you standing up for yourself, standing up for what's right. Because it's true, the law is not justice. The justice system is not perfect, and this is about always doing what's right, even if others don't think it, or if others think that it goes against the law. I mean, but more so, this is about somebody maybe making a personal judgment in your life that isn't based on reality, not on facts. So let's take a look at your November and December, Sagittarius. How does this fit in with November and December? Universe, spirit guides, and angels, show me what's going on in Sagittarius life, November and December, for their highest good. Sagittarius, sun and rising. Those watching now or in the future. So overall, we have 10 of Pentacles. This talks about fortunes, legacy, home. This is about family, family tradition. That's what I'm hearing. And under that we have Lovers. So yeah, I think this is about your relationship. So let's take a look at November. We have the Three of Cups. It's about getting together with friends. King of Earth, about finances, temptation. So for November, this is about you. This could be about gossip with the Three of Cups. But overall, just getting together with friends and celebrating. And the King of Earth is about you focusing on finances. And more so with this temptation card, this talks about maybe being too focused on money. So let's take a look. Tell me about this King of Earth for November. So you could be dealing with Capricorn, King of Earth. Show me about the King of Earth for Sagittarius in November. What is this about? Whoa. What is this? Okay. It's too many. King of Earth. 2 cards, please, for King of Earth. Clarify the King of Earth. Knight of Cups and the Moon. Okay, so for the King of Pentacles, if this could be you or someone that you know, this may be scared to come towards you. With this Moon card, I mean, they have deep feelings for you. Could be a friend. But tell me about the Moon. I'm just getting, I need 1 card for the Moon. What is this? Yeah, it's just basically fearing what you're going to say. If they come and offer you something. And maybe afraid to hear what you have to say if this is someone you know from the past. But if this just is a new person, maybe fear of rejection. So let's look at temptation. It could be somebody you meet because of this Three of Cups. You go out and they see you, and they want to ask you out later. But tell me about this temptation energy for Sagittarius in November. Whoa. Queen of Cups. Whoa. Sorry. I hate when that happens. Because sometimes I don't pick up all the cards and then end up missing. So anyways, 1 more for temptation for Sagittarius for November. Well, it's talking about you're going to be tempted by this person, or just tempted in general in November when it comes to, you know, money. You're maybe indulging too much, and this causing, and I'm hearing drinking too much, because this could lead to depression, more depression if you're already depressed. So that's what I'm hearing. So be aware of that. But I forgot to do Three of Cups. Let's do, well, I wasn't going to do Three of Cups, but let's just get one card on Three of Cups for the beginning of January for Sagittarius. You have the Emperor and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I was getting the Five of Cups under. So this is about for some of you, this is you not wanting to be around other people because they're, maybe somebody broke your heart, or you're not wanting to have to be in public and play like like you're happy, is what I'm hearing. You know, with the Sun card right next to the Three of Swords, like you don't want to fake being happy when you're not. And this could be with the Knight of Cups and the Moon. I'm getting that, having that fear of starting or accepting invitations from romantic, when it comes to romantic partners, I mean. So that's what I'm getting for November. So let's take a look at December. We have the King of Wands. Could be dealing with the King of Wands, but you're Sagittarius because this could be you. Knight of Swords. Some type of rushed communication. And patience or temperance. So let's take a look at this King of Wands. So we have King of Wands at the beginning of December. What is this about? Usually the King of Wands is someone that's very charismatic, likes to be, you know, likes to have lots of attention on themselves. So tell me about the King of Fire. What does this have to do with Sagittarius in December? We have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So whether this is you or someone else, Sagittarius, I'm getting that because of maybe this King of Pentacles has you blocked, but there's some type of sadness and regret regarding this King of Pentacles. This is coming up. But with the King of Wands, if this is you, it's about you being stuck in your head. Although, with this Queen of Pentacles, just about you having a lot on your plate, I hear, having to balance your work and home life in December. I know things can get very hectic with everyone during the holidays. And this is what I see for you. So let's look at this Knight of Swords. What is this about? How does this tie in with this King of Wands? I'm hearing this could make you impatient with people, especially with this patience card here. You may lash out at people or say things before you think. This is the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. So So I'm getting for some of you also, you're getting some type of communication from somebody that is basically maybe apologizing. Maybe it's this King of Pentacles here, but this is like overflow of love for you, and this is sincere too. A sincere apology, someone that really loves you. So if you are having issues with your relationship, this could be them coming and apologizing. If you're in separation from somebody, like you haven't seen them in a while, this could be them coming in and apologizing, offering their love, wanting to get back together. And I'm seeing with this Temperance, this is usually advice about being patient. So, but this also means reunion as well. And as I see the Four of Wands in Hierophant. So if you're not already married, maybe you're heading towards that direction. So tell me about patience. What is this about? For Sagittarius, why should they be patient? Two of Cups, because you're coming together with somebody, or coming back together. Four of Cups, Four of Wands. Yeah, I'm just seeing that disappointment about some type of fallout between you and your soulmate, or the person that you consider your soulmate. And coming back together, this Four of Wands. But because Temperance is here, this is advice about not focusing on the negative. Like not focusing on what you don't have for December, the end of December. This is about you having gratitude, being thankful for the things that really do matter. The people that we love in our lives, and how we can choose to be happy instead of fighting about things that don't matter. That's what I'm hearing. So this person could be traveling to see you, I'm getting, which is good. And let's get an oracle for Sagittarius. Love oracle for Sagittarius. A lot of these are about relationships. I don't mean to read them that way, but that's what's coming up. Oracle for Sagittarius regarding this reading, or just in general for November and December. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Oh, this ties in with the reading that I was giving you. Coming back together. I like that. That was a good reading. I like a happy ending. I don't have a love life, so I thrive in listening to y'all's stories through the tarot. I think it's, well, I don't know. They say it's better if you don't have a love life when you're a tarot reader, because that doesn't influence your readings, but I don't think it does, in my opinion, but who knows. Okay, who's next? We've got Capricorn. Capricorn. My Cappies. sorry. Was it Illumni Universe? Hello. I forget to look at the chat. But if you're listening, leave a message. I'll start looking. I'll start watching. I get involved in the readings and then I just forget to look. Okay, we have Capricorn next. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. The goat. The goat, the one that's always working. Money, money, money. Money. I used to love watching The Apprentice. Oh, loved that show. Speaking of, I mean, President Trump isn't a Capricorn, but he might as well be. I think he's Aquarius. What is he? Leo rising, Leo sun. Anyways, Capricorn. Let's get to Capricorn, sun and rising. What are the themes for the next couple of months for Capricorn? What can they expect? How can they better prepare for what lies ahead in the next couple of months? So we have, shine bright like a candle, you will make it through this. So what are you going through right now? It could be an indication of what, this is the beginning, so I want to say this is the beginning of November. And this is the middle between November and December. You can't go back to yesterday, so be in the present. 44, which is an 8. And we have follow the white rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. So this is about, and this is coming up for almost everybody, talking about being curious about the future and taking opportunities, even though you don't know how it's going to turn out. That's how life works. You just, the phrase, I don't know if I want to say this, but I'll say it. When I've been hearing this a lot for some reason, but it's like fuck around and find out. So fuck around and find out, Capricorn, but in a good way. So that you will find out if it's good or bad opportunity. It's the only way you find out, right? 36. So let's see. It says you are changing and all about you everything seems unfamiliar. You are changing so much that you may be wondering if you will make it through this change. You may, like Alice, be thinking that if things keep going the way they are, that you could go out like a candle and end altogether. But Alice does not cease to exist simply because she is unpredictable. She is in an unpredictable situation, and nor will you. You have a bright and glorious light within you that will shine through all the changes in your life, through every opportunity and perfect decision. It will shine despite the mistakes and hurts you may experience along the way. The brightness within you is eternal and cannot be put out easily. So, despite the times when you fear that darkness lies ahead, know that the guiding light you seek is inside of you. When you receive this card, know that no matter how difficult or strange things seem to be, and no matter how much your life is altering, that you are a bright and shining soul, and you will continue to shine for a long time to come. Yes, you may wonder what will become of you, but do not torture yourself with unnecessary worries or contemplate disasters. It is natural to feel a little anxious and to prepare for the worst, but trust this card. Your light has a long time yet to shine in the world. It will only grow brighter as your soul continues to its marvelous journey through the wonderland of existence. Endurance, resilience, making it through a trying time, hopeful future, wondering about life and death, contemplating the purpose of your existence, and connections with the afterlife. So this is just about you overall thinking about your life and the future. Thinking that you won't make it through all of these changes that you may be going through, but you will. So next we have 44. Talks about you can't go back to yesterday. In this lovely moment, Alice is being asked to recount her adventures for the Griffin, who longs to hear them and is genuinely interested. Alice would love to share too, but she knows if she talks a great deal about what has happened and where she is from, she will never truly be able to move forward and find out who she is now that she has changed and is within the world of Wonderland. The Griffin wants her to share so he can be entertained and perhaps get to know her a little better, but for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good. It will not help him to know her better, because she's changed so much. So her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you, Capricorn. Focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present, through observation and conversation. Accept that you have changed. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming right now and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. You are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer that person. And finally, the White Rabbit. How does this tie in with everything? So, this is about being awake and aware and wonder at what will happen next. This is a new time in your life. So be ready to leap to your feet and run toward enchantment and adventure. It says a wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. So new things are going on for you towards the end of December. Let's look at a little bit of the details of November and December for you, Capricorn, Sun and Rising. What can they expect in November and December, universe, spirit guides, and angels for their highest good so they can prepare? What's going on in November and December for the Capricorn, Sun and Rising signs? So overall, for the next couple of months, we have the Knight of Swords. And this just talks about two things. It talks about not keeping an open mind. So this is about perception. And on the last, I think, what card was it? I think it was the Fall of the White Rabbit. I think I heard, let's look at it real quick. At the end, it talks about, a wondrous opportunity is going to break through your ordinary reality and give you the chance to change your world and your perception forever. So this is about being open to the new people, new adventures, things that are changing, right? And with this Knight of Swords, sometimes we can be so comfortable in how things are or were that we leave ourselves closed, or I want to say we don't leave ourselves open to new things. So this is about your mind, open to other possibilities, and that being a positive thing. You know, we can still remain the same person, but learn and build and grow into someone even greater, you know, than we once were. And that's what this life is all about, is about growth as a soul, you know. We still have our personality and everything, but we're still the same person, just a better 2.0 version, a better version of ourselves. So let's look at November. What's going on? We have the Six of Pentacles. This is about receiving help, receiving gifts. This card is about receiving. I know I've seen a lot of tarot card readers say that this is about giving, but this is about receiving help or gratitude from others, and also about being the give and take, being balanced in your relationships. We have the Four of Cups, and this is about maybe missed opportunities. Talks about being sulking or being disappointed, not seeing the opportunities in front of you. And Page of Earth. This is about learning something new, being offered new friendships. So let's look at the Six of Pentacles. What is this about for Capricorn in November, for the beginning of November? Six of Pentacles. Why is this here? What is this about? Two of Cups and the Lovers. So for me, I'm getting that this time in November, early November, is about give and take, balanced give and take when it comes to a relationship. And I mean, this is all good. Six of Pentacles. And if this isn't about a relationship, this is just about you connecting with other people, friends, new friends. And that's helping you to connect better with yourself. Maybe you're getting to know people that you feel get you or understand you better than other of your friends. And this makes you happy. So let's look at what is this Four of Cups then? Why is this Four of Cups here? Towards the middle of November. Eight of Wands and the Magician. So with the Eight of Wands, this is about a lot going on. It's like there's a lot going on around you, maybe even towards you from other people, but it's like you're distracted by something you're trying to manifest. And because you're in this Four of Cups energy, talking about Maybe a missed opportunity that you want back. Because under, yeah, we have the Hermit and the Knight of Cups under the deck. It's about you, a lot of introspection going on, about some type of offer, something. I have the Justice next to the Magician. So this is about you manifesting some type of justice, something that needs to be made right. And I guess you'll know what that is. What is the Page of Earth about then? Tell me about the Page of Earth, the Page of Pentacles, towards the end of November. You're looking at something very closely, studying something. Could be an idea. We have Judgment and the Page of Cups. Could be about an apology. Could be about, well, Judgment can talk about reunions. So we have the Star next to the Page of Cups. So this is about some type of hope you're holding, that this apology will bring you some type of wish. I want to clarify the Knight of Swords for the overall energy for the couple of months for Capricorn. What is this Knight of Swords? Let's get a clearer picture of the Knight of Swords. Just for Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. So yeah, this is about talking about your perception. Changing slowly, but this is when it comes to you, maybe your love life, your relationships. I'm getting, when it comes to commitment and being consistent and loyalty, something is changing about your perception in regards to this. Maybe someone in particular, possibly a Scorpio. I see the King of Cups under there. Or just could be you wanting to be more loving and compassionate. Maybe you're not loving and compassionate as you wish you could be. And that's something that you're working on with this Page of Pentacles. So let's look at December. So we have the Seven of Swords. This talks about, could be self-sabotage, could be deception of some sort. We'll take a look at that. Six of Wands. This is about public recognition, attention you're getting. And then we have the Empress. This could be an Aries. That you're dealing with. Let's look at this Seven of Swords though. This can talk about being secretive. So what else can you tell me about the Seven of Swords for Capricorn in December? The High Priestess and the Three of Cups. This is about your intuition. You know something, but you're not revealing that with this Seven of Swords. Could be a little strategy going on. And you have this Three of Cups. This is about Yeah, Three of Pentacles, coming together with someone, working together on something. I know this could be third parties, but oh, under the deck we have Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. Now for some of you, this could be about two people that you somehow are having a conflict about. There's a Queen of Wands under here next to this Ace of Cups. So under the deck you have the Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Five of Swords. And this is about mind games, but it could also talk about just fighting for something that you want, something new. And you're keeping that to yourself. And this is December. It's the beginning of December. Maybe a new pursuit or just a new person. But let's look at the Six of Wands. So you're getting some type of attention here. Six of Wands, some success. Whoa. Let's try that again. Why the Six of Wands for December? What is this about? Ace of Pentacles, about opportunity, and the Moon. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Knight of Cups. So this is about someone you feel very deeply about with the Moon. Because I don't feel like you're uncertain about it. You may have fears about it, but with the Six of Wands, this just tells me that you're going after whatever this is. And you're being successful at it. So this is a new relationship that you're going after, offering for someone. Could be this Empress. You feel like you'll be successful. And you have the Tower under there. So emotions get, it's like you're over emotional, but in a good way. So let's take a look at the Empress. What is this? Or who is this in relation to Capricorn for December? And this talks about growth. For some of you, if you don't want to get pregnant, this is probably a time that you could get pregnant, just to let you know. Tell me about the Empress. What does Capricorn need to know about this? Empress? Oh, well, we have the Emperor, so I guess that's an indication of you being with somebody in a relationship or marriage. There's the Queen of Pentacles. It just talks about someone that you feel is like in the picture, you know, that the wife, the one that cooks, is the nurturer, the kid takes care of the home, the manages the things at home. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is destiny. This is something that's happening for you. Things that are our destiny, we don't necessarily have to deserve them, but we do have to be in the energy of being able to receive it. Because good fortune can come our way, but it's not about us getting it, it's about us keeping it, right? So I see this as an opportunity for growth for you and someone else with this Empress. Change is coming for the better. with this Emperor and Queen of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands under this is determination. Starting that new journey to great things. Let's get an oracle for Capricorn for this reading, for those watching now or in the future. Or just in general, what does Capricorn need to hear right now for their advice? Let's look. We have your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So do you have the courage, Capricorn, to get out of that? You see her, she's in that bed, she's lying down. So do you have the courage to get up and go after what you want and be consistent? And it's like, are you ready to do what it takes to keep that dream alive? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. We all have dreams, but we have to do the action or the work that it takes to get us to that dream, fulfill it, and then, like I said, keep it. And how do you keep whatever it is that you accomplish? By nurturing it. Just like a baby, you have to keep nurturing it. Or just a person in general, no matter how old they get. It's like people need love, they need nourishing. And with anything that you want in life, consistency, nurturing, love. So let's take a look at Aquarius. Aquarius is next. I'll shuffle these more. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Sun and rising for November and December. What are the themes for November and December? What do they need to know for their highest good? How they can better prepare? What will be going on in November and December for Aquarius? Sun and rising signs, those watching now or in the future. So we have forget who you are, conditioning falls away, memory no longer defines you. This is one of the cards that come up a lot for the signs, and this one too. All in the golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. And growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. So this overall just talks about embracing a new version of yourself. A time of maybe reinventing yourself, creating that new persona, but being genuine about it. And using the experience that you've gained so far to be that adult, that better, not being young at heart, but not when it comes to the things you need to be mature about, you know? You need to have a sense of maturity about you. especially when it comes to relationships. I guess I'll read a little bit. I've done it for everybody, so I gotta do it for you, Aquarius, in case you didn't see the other ones. This talks about forget who you are. It says you are discovering what can happen when you rely less on conditioning, memory, and civilization and more on heart, receptivity, and nature. New friendships, connections, gentleness, and joy will be yours. So forget what you know, basically, or what you've learned. And rediscover yourself and those around you. And we have all in the golden afternoon. This is the time to create. An imaginative idea, inspiration takes hold, talent and ability. The muse touches down in your life, so get ready. So it's time for you to create, Aquarius. You're the sign of vision, right? Creating, doing the, inventing, that's what I wanted to say. The visionary, Aquarius. And then we have growing up. So second guessing, wait, that's not it. Understanding that the years bring their lessons to you. Embrace becoming an elder, understanding the wisdom that can come with age, being young at heart, yet yearning for encounters that will help you evolve, grow, and experience the fullness of life. So let's look at what is going on for you, Aquarius, in November and December. Universe, spirit guides, and angels, connect me with the months of November, December for Aquarius, Sun and Rising. What can they expect in November and December for their highest good? Overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about a slow, consistent movement. You could be working on something. This could be your Pentacles is about career, it's about money, so consistently working towards growing that financial stability. So let's take a look at November. We have Four of Cups, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups. So this is about you wanting to manifest something but not getting a clear idea of what that is. It's like you know you want to create something, but what? And with the Four of Cups, it's like you know you have what it takes to do this certain thing that you want to do, but it's like at the beginning of November you're feeling, you know, negatively about yourself, maybe how it is to go, how to go about something. Like you're not feeling very positive about this. So let's take a look. Let's look at the Magician first. Let's take a look at the Magician. Tell me about this Magician energy for November. What is this about? We have the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles. So is this about a relationship? Because we have the Lovers here. This is about a choice, making a choice. And which direction to go. It's good, like I said, have to do with finances. And making plans. So if you don't know which way, if you don't know what it is that you want to do, then how can you make plans, right? So let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Maybe it'll give us some more idea about what it is that you're trying to manifest or that you want to manifest. Tell me about the Five of Cups. This could be about you having a lot of choices, possibilities, and just going through them. We have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. If this is about somebody, this is about a new love, new relationship that has you feeling like you're in the clouds, you know? For some of you, this is about that dreaminess that happens when you first start seeing somebody. So we have all cups here. This could be you traveling with this person. But let's take a look at the Four of Cups. Why is this here for the beginning of November? How does this tie in with the Magician? Why the Four of Cups? Six of Cups and the Justice card. So I guess this is about a relationship because we have Justice here. This could be about the past, a past person. Maybe you didn't do right by this person, and that's what you're thinking about. That maybe you want to change that and talk to them. That's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at December. Or the Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Fool. So if this has to do with money, this is about feeling the perceived lack. So this may not be what's going on right now, but it's like you feel like you're at the edge. Like, okay, if something doesn't change, then I'm going to be in real trouble. So this could be about that. Also, I'm getting maybe you feel, if it's a relationship, feeling neglected or abandoned. You're not feeling that attention from someone, maybe someone in particular, just in general. And with the Hangman, this is about you trying to see the bigger picture, getting a different perspective on things. And with the Fool, it's about you having the faith to pursue something new. So let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles. What is this? Tell me what the Five of Pentacles is in December for Aquarius. Three of Wands and the Wheel. So this is about you pursuing something that brings you, money and luck. This is expanding towards the future, but I feel like you still have that anxiety when it comes to this change that needs to happen. And I think you know that you need to be the one that makes this happen, this change. Because this hangman is here and you're like, okay, I'm having to get a different perspective on things and how I'm supposed to be moving forward. But right now is not the time to take action yet. And this is in the middle of December, so tell me about the hangman. What is it that Aquarius needs to know for their highest good? Whoa. This is the World card. One more for the hangman. This one wanted to come out. Four of Cups again. One more. Emperor. So this is about you just doing that hard work that it takes before you get to that goal, that success that you want. And you may not be, you know, sometimes they say it takes money to make money, and that if that's what the case is for you, then this is about you not being able to do what you need to do. So this is about thinking outside the box. And when it comes to success, sometimes you do have to think outside the box to get what you want, to succeed. And with the Emperor here, this is about you getting in that Emperor energy, taking that steering wheel, you know, and driving that car where it needs to go. So tell me about the Fool. It's a major arcana too, so towards the end of December you have the Fool. So it's about you embarking on that, finally, that journey, that action that you need to take. Got the King of Pentacles. This is about your finances. Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. So since you have the Six of Pentacles, this is about being balanced in what you give and what you receive. And with your finances, especially, and with your time. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. And needing to learn in a different way is what I'm hearing. Learning something new, but also it's like going about something in a different way because you're needing to learn something. And with this Five of Swords, this is about tenacity, you know, not giving up, because you're gonna get there. But it's like, don't be foolish, because it's not the time to have those rose-colored glasses on. You still need to be realistic when it comes to your pursuits right now, towards the end of December. And let's get an oracle card for you, Aquarius. What's the advice, the love oracle advice for Aquarius for this reading, or just in general, for November and December? Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. It says, don't be afraid of losing someone who doesn't want you. If this is about a relationship, this is the message for some of you. Let's get another one. And for others of you, the hottest love has the coldest end. And that's for some of you. And this is adventure awaits, go find it. So don't wait for adventure to come find you, go find adventure. Go be that fool, which I see you are. It's like be that fool and go after that adventure. Some of these are specific and some are more general, so I like the general ones because it applies to a lot more of you. When they're specific, you know, not everybody can relate to it. So next we have Pisces. So what's going on for Pisces sun and rising signs? I'm a Pisces sun, so let's see. Pisces sun and rising. What can they expect for November and December? What are the themes for Pisces sun and rising for November and December? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Connect me with the energy for November and December for Pisces. So we have such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So you may, Pisces are in general dreamy, but this is about you needing to come down to reality. In other words, it's time for you to do some work in this world, not the dream world. There's a time for imagination and dreaming up things, and then it's time to take the action on it. Next we have follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. It's coming up for everybody. And law is not justice, rules that are not fair. So this could be about judgment, about judging other people or other people judging you, and standing up for yourself. But let's read this first one because I haven't gotten that one. I haven't gotten that one before. I'll just read the short definitions for those. But the first one says, a time when work must be done. Eat well and prepare good meals. Make magic in your everyday activities and ordinary moments. A return from an extraordinary experience. Adventure, travel, or holiday. When the time is right, you will encounter Wonderland once again. So I know the holidays can be very, you know, dreamlike and everything's cheery and everyone's happy mostly. And this is coming at the beginning of November, so I don't know, maybe you took vacation or you're taking vacation in October, I don't know. But it's just talking about needing to come to ground yourself, to get some work done. So that's that one. So what is going on for Pisces sun and rising signs for November and December? What do they need to know for their highest good? What's going on for them in November, December? What can they expect? The overall energy, great. It's Ten of Swords. But this deck also talks about, is it gentle endings? So some type of ending that's happening around this time. November, December. Let me read from the book because I think it's a little bit, talks about graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet. A point of epiphany, an end to old ways of thinking. So it's all up from here as I bless the ending, grateful for the lessons I've learned that can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace as I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on I can respond differently to any challenging situations. So this is about an end to an old ways of thinking. Graceful endings. So let's look at November. We have the Tower. No wonder the Ten of Swords is here. So again, this is about endings. Ace of Wands, so new beginnings can come in. Page of Swords. Let's read about this Tower. In this book or deck, the Tower, it's about surprises in this deck. So you don't have to think about the Tower being bad. So let's look at the positive side of the Tower. It talks about surprises. Things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend a total paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that it could be that you've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells you unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if you remain present with your eyes open. So this could be shocking, but something that happens like quick. And the Ace of Wands is here, some passionate new beginning you have, and then the Page of Swords just talks about maybe some message. So let's take a look. What is this Tower that's coming in for Pisces the beginning of November? What is this Tower? Because after the Tower we have an Ace of Wands right next to it, so that's a good sign. Ten of Pentacles. The Emperor. Seven of Wands. So it could be financial, a financial windfall. And also this could be about, like I said, a relationship. You getting together with someone that's determined. So that's why this is shocking that comes in. It's a good surprise though. So and this Ten of Pentacles and Emperor is backing it up. So let's take a look at this Ace of Wands. What is this new beginning? I just got the Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Wow. Ace of Fire. What is this about? Can you tell Pisces more about this? What is this? Ace of Pentacles. Something really good. Got the Four of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Cups. So maybe this is about someone wanting to hold on to you. Because with this Four of Pentacles, it's wanting to bring in stability by offering you something. And it's something big. Oh, we have the Sun under the deck. It's a lot of happiness here. Somebody made a big decision. So what is this Page of Swords then? Let's look at the Page of Swords. I mean, you may not, with this Page of Swords, it's like you may question it. So why the Page of Swords? You're like, is this too good to be true? The Magician and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So with the Page of Swords, sometimes you're like, this could be someone wanting to get more information about it. It's like, fearing it might be somebody trying to manipulate you, because there was with this Ten of Swords here. You have Ten of Swords twice. That caused a lot of pain for you in the past. So let's take a look at December, see if this ties in and get some more information. We have Patience, Five of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So we have Patience here. Sorry. Okay, let's talk about patience. What is this for Pisces, the beginning of December? Tell me about patience or temperance. Why is this here for Pisces, the beginning of December? We have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you may, like I said before, you may be wary of this invitation or some opportunity that you're being given, but so you may put up a block against it. You may not even want it, you know, because I haven't seen really cards that say that you really want it. So, I mean, not to say that you don't, but for some of you, but it's just listen to your intuition is what I'm hearing. But someone, like I said, someone is determined to have this new beginning. Whatever this Ace of Wands is for you, I'm hearing just listen to your intuition. Always believe in yourself when it comes to what your gut is telling you, right? So what is this Five of Swords? What is this Five of Swords? Because this Temperance is about being patient and not letting your temper get the best of you. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe you're determined to be on your own. Because Nine of Pentacles is about someone that's self-sufficient financially and just doing things on their own. With this Five of Swords, it's like you're determined to do things on your own or be alone, maybe be single. So let's take a look at the Ten of Wands. Why the Ten of Wands at the end of December? We have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. So some type of truth is coming in with this Ace of Swords. Could be a realization. Swords are about your thoughts, your intellect, and this is causing some regret, some sadness. And you're having to be strong and, like I was hearing, being patient and not letting your anger get the best of you. But mostly I'm seeing just sadness and regret for something that, maybe this has to do with the Tower. I'm getting this is just some information that you're getting. This is towards the end of December. What is this Ace of Swords? Let's look at that. Ten of Wands is about letting things that no longer serve you, leaving them behind. So what is this Ace of Swords that's causing this Ten of Wands? Four of Swords and the King of Wands. So this has to do with the fire sign. This is maybe the reality that this person brings you more pain than happiness, you know, with this Four of Swords. If not, this is for some of you, this is about a decision that you have to make. Either between two people, or whether it is that you want to have someone or love in your life, or just concentrate on your finances right now. So see, there is this possibility of a relationship, but there's something. Let me get. Let's see, where is the. What is this Five of Cups about? Why is this here next to this Ace of Swords? Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Again with the Five of Swords. So for some of you, I'm getting that this has to do with your insecurities. When it comes to love in general, maybe a specific person. And needing to work through that if you want to have any success, not just with relationships in general, but when it comes to finances too. Because your insecurities can block you from receiving, you know, success in your career, or just financial success. So let's get a love oracle card for Pisces. What do they need to hear? What's their advice regarding this reading, for those listening now or in the future, or just in general? What is their love oracle advice? Oops. So stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect just the way you are. So when I was talking about insecurities, you're perfect just the way you are. If there's things you feel like you need to work on, then work on them. Would be easy on yourself. Let's get one more. So yeah, life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, and enjoy the dance. And here we go. Under the deck we have peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Find it within yourself. And those were the readings for these predictions for November and December. I hope everyone liked them. And I might do this every few months. So we'll see how many If you like this, comment if you liked this reading and you want more of these. Like this, subscribe to hear more. And thank you for coming. Oh, if you want personal readings, information is in the description. Also, my Facebook page is where I take appointments. And hope everyone has a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.